Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Tesla Model 3 inventory is starting to decrease at a pretty rapid rate. It seems like the option credit and all the different incentives that are happening right now with Tesla and all the different month-end incentives are actually working. And on top of that, if you don't believe that this option credit exists, I'll show you how it actually worked for one person so you can actually see what is going on. So we're going to take a look at that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely hit that Patreon link if you want to check it out down below in the description if you want to support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide or schedule a phone call with me. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. So let's take a look at it. We'll just jump right into the inventory charts because here is where it gets semi-interesting. We can see this pink line, which is the Tesla Model 3, is starting to decrease at a pretty fast rate. We're getting down to levels that have been as low as it's been in the past quarter at 2,000 units posted on Tesla websites. So it seems like Model 3 sales and incentives are actually working. And if you need a quick refresher of all the different incentives that are happening right now, here they are right on the screen. The biggest one, of course, is the Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can get $1,000 off of a Tesla Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X. But of course, there's great financing rates. There's zero down offers, and all of these offers do end at the end of this month or September 30th. So really, you've got 4 days left in the month to try and finagle and figure out how you can get into an inventory. And what's really probably happening, my best conspiracy hat type of guess right here, is this. We've talked about the option credit that's been happening for a little whiles now. And here's a comment from Mark Sanchez. Thank you for Mark for reporting back. And this is one of many comments that we've been getting on the videos that we talk about it. Quote, just a tip for anyone that is thinking about taking advantage of this special by month end. He's talking specifically of the option credit. Quote, talk with a sales rep at a Tesla center. Let them know what you're looking for. In my case, I told them I wanted a red Model 3 long-range all-wheel drive. Next thing, they called me a couple days later and they said they've got one nearby at a Tesla center, and if I was interested, he would give me the red option for free. Red being a $2,000 option, ultra red. So that's a pretty insane incentive. And I had to purchase the same day. I took advantage of the deal and picked up the new Model 3 today. The sales reps are trying to push out as many Tesla sales as they can and will give out extra options in order to sell one. This was in Orange County, California. And so what's most likely happening is this. There's plenty of people out there with pending orders and pending deliveries, and there's plenty of Model 3s, brand new Model 3s, even the new long-range rear-wheel drive version that is available out there. And so Tesla's trying to figure out, hey, how can we get as many people and get them into these vehicles, incentivize them as much as possible, and waive some extra costs, maybe paint, interior, or other options like that in that $1,000 to $2,000 threshold, to get them into a vehicle. So this could be the moment. If you're looking at, if you can, take advantage and take delivery by the end of the month, where you got your financing all squared away, or you're paying cash, or you've got good credit or anything like that. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. It could be worth to try and follow these steps to see if Tesla will incentivize you another extra $1,000 to $2,000. First step is this: use the Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. Click it open and then click like Model 3 order or something like that, so it loads it up. Then go ahead and place some sort of order, probably a base order, like you don't want to add on any sort of extra options. Just do stealth gray 18-inch wheels, maybe white interior if you really want it, but I would say just do the black interior as well. And then just place the order and let it sit. Maybe see if Tesla, maybe try and make sure in your local area there isn't any builds of that order in your area, because then the Tesla Tesla system will just automatically match you ASAP. Because the thing is, you want them trying to get them to entice you to say like, hey, if you're interested in this blue one right here, we'll waive the cost of the blue paint so you can take delivery ASAP. And so that's really what you want to try and do. Or you can follow the same exact instructions as Mark Sanchez. Go to a Tesla store in Orange County. I think there's only a handful of there, and maybe even pull this up on this video and be like, hey, I'm trying to replicate this right now, and I'm okay and willing to do a red Tesla Model 3 on that is willing to, if you're willing to waive the cost on it. So certainly the end of month, end of quarter sales are actually here. So pretty cool to see that is actually happening. And we're starting to see Tesla put some interesting deals across the board. Shout out to the person that posted this in the comments yesterday, but here it actually is. I was able to screenshot it before it actually disappeared, but it's a used Tesla from Tesla that qualifies for the tax credit at $15,500. And I didn't realize it at the time when I was looking at it live, but this also has full self-driving. So maybe there's a move here like, hey, buy this really quick, have a vehicle, and then transfer that full self-driving to your new vehicle, and you can see what type of value you can get. But you probably won't be able to get that done before the end of the month, so not necessarily a deal anymore, unless, of course, Tesla brings that out. In other mildly interesting news, here's our first Cybertruck that we've seen with a spoiler. I don't think I've seen this just yet. Pretty interesting to see it on there for sure. And we'll see what how Tesla does with deliveries for the end of the quarter. Certainly I feel like it should be okay, but here's some of the predictions for everyone out there in terms of the analysts on how many deliveries they're going to be doing. The consensus seems to be selling around 462,000 deliveries according to Bloomberg. This should be comfortably bringing Tesla back to year-over-year growth. However, it still falls short of the 485,000 vehicles it needs to deliver to be on pace, not be down year over year in deliveries for the whole year. And so Tesla knows this, and they got to figure out how they can incentivize more deliveries by the end of the new year. So it should be pretty interesting for sure. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Paul, thanks for coming in. All the jazz, thank you for dropping by. Gibson, thanks you for dropping by. Who we got? Bryce, BD, and Jose. Thank you all for dropping by. Gibson, what's up? Model 3 inventory is still quite high though, which is good for many of us who are holding out for the next quarter. I think some colors will qualify again, hopefully. Yeah, there's a lot of Model 3 performance inventory, especially in the California area. Bryce, how much should a solid down payment be? Anywhere from 10 to 20% for sure. BD, SRT, thanks for coming in. My Model 3 long range rear-wheel drive was upgraded to Quicksilver inventory vehicle for free on top of the $1,000 referral. My order was gray on black. I'm very satisfied to take delivery this weekend. Yeah, that's a nice one for sure. I can't believe you got Quicksilver for free. This has got me thinking then, because the Model 3 long range is the best deal, hands down, value for value, dollar for dollar. But at the same time, it's certainly a vehicle that doesn't exist too much at the moment. I mean, okay, so there is a stealth gray with white one right here, but Quicksilver over. That's a $2,000 valuation. So maybe the move is like, if you want one of these builds, but let's see, we've got this one blue with white interior. Maybe if you're in this area, do a search first. And then once you see that it doesn't exist, then go to Tesla and order a configuration that doesn't exist, and then try and message them and be like, hey, like I saw you have this one. Can you waive some of the cost to get into it? Maybe that's a strategy actually, to try and get $2,000. Or I mean, if it's a blue one's what, $1,000, and then white interior is another $1,000. I mean, hey, that might be the move right there, because all we've gotten reports is that $2,000 is about the max cap that they'll actually incentivize. Jose, I'm picking up a Model Y tomorrow, 2.49. Use your referral code. Thank you. 50, 500 down. And the final cost for the long range was Quicksilver, $40,394. Nice deal. Nice. Congrats on everything there. Enjoyed in good health. And that's not a bad interest rate. 2.49 with $5,000 down. Not bad at all. You can't complain. Anything less than like what it was before, 5, 6, 7%, all that was, much better. In this next topic, if you're looking to sell your Cybertruck, here's an easy way to actually do it. But if you're just joining in, let's jump into it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Every day now, it seems like more and more people are looking to sell their Cybertruck. We've got 215 Cybertrucks for sale on cars.com. The lowest price one being $93,000, $94,000. Actually, no, the lowest price one is a private seller in Illinois at $90,000 with 11,000 miles on it. But here's a website that actually is run by the same website as Only Used Tesla, where you can sell your Cybertruck really easily, because supposedly he's got buyers and wholesalers on hand to actually do that. So if you've got an all-wheel drive one, you can get a cash offer for 90,000 miles. And if you got a Cyber Beast, you can get a cash offer for 105,000 miles. Definitely check it out if you're interested, and see where you can get some of the information if you need to enter it in, so that you can go ahead and sell it. But shout out to the team at Only Used Teslas for putting this together, and hopefully to see if you're looking to sell it, you can do a quick sell instead of looking to wait for one of these other sellers, or even sell to a dealership will probably be the easier one, because at that type of pricing, it will take a little bit to try and actually get it done. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Mine was the Houston area 77002. Check inventory for long range rear wheel drive. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Because that certainly could be a strategy, I feel like. Okay, so stealth gray, black interior. So really, I guess, how does it work if like you have got a bigger build, like a more option build, and they've got one, they're not going to give me, will they give you a, I don't know. I guess they would lower the price, but they're not going to give you an extra discount for that. But I feel like maybe it would be in their best interest to like maybe give you $2,000 off like full self-driving or something like that. Some sort of incentive to try and get you into a Tesla ASAP. In this next topic, let's run through the ultimate guide for leasing a Rivian. If you didn't know, there's a way to actually get the $7,500 federal tax credit when you are leasing a Rivian. Shout out to Rivian Tracker for posting this, the ultimate guide to leasing a Rivian. After many countless hours of research, they have led us to creating the ultimate guide. And here it actually is. So the big one, I bet this is going to go over if you want to get a TLDR, is that if you lease the vehicle, you can get the $7,500 federal tax rate, and you can buy it out really quickly, at least within 60 days. Is there actually extra fees or anything like that? Unfortunately, it does not. But actually, look at this. Rivian does not have any minimum requirements before you can purchase the vehicle. We usually recommend reaching out to Rivian Financial Services or JP Morgan Chase within 30 to 45 days, although it can take up to 90 days for Chase to recognize your account. So it seems like the 60 to 90 days is really where you want to be. But really, at the end of the day, I would say maybe not necessarily worth it to buy it out. Maybe release it, because you never know if you're really going to like that vehicle after that first or third year. And so leasing is great, because then you can give it back to them and it's their problem after that. But of course, there's interest, money factor, costs that are on top of that. But still, I like having a opt-out version if you want to give it back. And maybe if there's another vehicle or the newest Rivian or the newest Tesla, that's another story. But there's plenty of different things in this guide. So if you want to check it out, here it is, link down below in the live stream chat. So you can see all the different things and all the different tips, because I don't want to run through everything here. And I want you to go through that guide if you're interested in figuring out all the cool tips with it. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.